What I found through fostering is that forever can be in different ways. We're always going to be somehow involved in whatever way is supportive.
And you can know that we'll always love you.
Okay. Yeah, right now we're in my boss's office, and I've cried a lot in here because I love it here. And I love her, and I love all the people here. My role and my involvement at Skookum has changed a million times, from being an intern to a visit specialist, foster care specialist, and now I'm just a friend of Skookum and a volunteer, and maybe Skookum's biggest cheerleader.
We were interested in fostering, and we were looking at just different ways of forming a family, and there happened to be a TED Talk at Western put on by Ray. So we were like, we could help in some way.
So we helped out at the landing a few times.
That was really our first introduction to Skookum.
I was studying sociology and education and social justice in my undergrad at Western, and I heard about this organization, Skookum, that was doing things differently and changing the norm. The first kid that stayed at the landing while I was there was a child that was later placed with Brianne Nicole.
We did respite for a 9-year-old girl. Had a great weekend. We went horseback riding and apple picking, and it was like amazing.
At the landing, we weren't trying to fix things right then. We were just trying to give her a fun weekend together and keep things calm and stable and go eat so much ice cream, and let's just be here together.
Then she left, and then we got a call saying that it wasn't working out with her current foster placement, and they asked if we would take her. And we knew that there were some behavioral issues, and that's part of why it was not working out. We said yes. We went into fostering from there.
And it was just kind of like, whoo, boy, we really jumped in the deep end. And
Yep. And then they tell us that she actually has a half-sister in Mount Vernon.
So we were like, I think we could turn the playroom into another bedroom and take her sister too.
And right after I found out that I was pregnant, so we were like, okay.
It's hard to put into words what I learned in this role, but I got to witness these foster families caring so deeply about these kids, caring about their families, welcoming these bio families into their lives and cheering on the bio families.
We're of course rooting for them to, be in a place where they can care for their kids.
Reunification is always the first choice. When Cadence was maybe 4 years old, we were driving home from somewhere, and she was just like, so I'm gonna sleep at your house again? I'm gonna sleep at your house every night, and we're gonna go home and we're gonna have dinner? We have a routine. This is gonna keep happening? We had all 3 meals yesterday. Like, I'm gonna sleep in the same place? It just like blew her mind. And that just really was like, ooh. So it was scary in a way too, but really special and just really cool to see her like, oh, like I can actually know what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the transition too from Nicole to mommy,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
also pretty special. And I was like, you can call me whatever you want. But then she turned to me and she goes, well, you are my mommy. That's like your job. And I was like, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue with that.
This is like a whole community supporting kids together. We're not just the landing. We're not just like foster home licensing. We are a combination of a ton of programs doing very different things. Okay, you can't be a foster parent. Well, can you be a landing volunteer? Can you be a donor? Can you come support us at camp? I want people to know that there's different ways that you can be involved and make a huge difference.
If you can't foster, you can still make a difference.
Like we said, I don't think we could have done it if we didn't have the support we had from Skookum.
Yeah, really.
If we were just working through the state and trying to figure out all that stuff on our own, whew.
I've been so supported by Skookum while I have been in grad school. So I spent 3 years studying to be an MSW, a social worker. And Skookum is the reason I went into social work at all. I fell into the world of Skookum and didn't ever want to leave.
Oh gosh, I don't think we could have done it without Skookum. It's really incredible.